The Prophet, written by Kahill Gibran, narrated by Geoffrey, Giuliano, and the Icon Players.
The Prophet by Kahill Gibran. Contents: The coming of the ship, on love, on marriage, on children, on giving, on eating and drinking, on work, on joy and sorrow, on houses, on clothes, on buying and selling, on crime and punishment, on laws, on freedom, on reason and passion, on pain, self-knowledge, on teaching, on friendship, on talking, on time, on good and evil, on prayer, on pleasure, on beauty, on religion, on death, the farewell, the coming of the ship, Al-Mustafa, the chosen and the beloved, who was a dawn unto his own day, had waited 12 years in the city of Orphalese for his ship that was to return and bear him back to the isle of his birth. And in the 12th year, on the 7th day in the month of reaping, he climbed the hill without the city walls, and looked seaward, and he beheld his ship coming with the midst. Then the gates of his hearts were flung open, and his joy flew far over the sea, and he closed his eyes and prayed in the silence of his soul. But as he descended the hill, a sadness came upon him, and he thought in his heart, How shall I go in peace and without sorrow? Nay, not without a wound in the spirit shall I leave this city. Long were the days of pain I have spent within these walls, and long were the nights of aloneness, and who can depart from his pain and aloneness without regret? Too many fragments of the spirit have I scattered in these streets, and too many are the children of my longing that walk naked amongst these hills, and I cannot withdraw from them without a burden and an ache. It is not a garment I cast off this day, but a skin that I tear with my own hands. Nor is it a thought that I leave behind me, but a heart made sweet with hunger and with thirst. Yet I cannot tarry longer. The sea that calls all things unto her calls me, and I must embark. For to stay, though the hours burn in the night, is to freeze and to crystallize and to be bound in a mold. Fain would I take with me all that there is, but how shall I? A voice cannot carry the tongue and the lips that gave it wings. Alone it must seek the ether, and alone and without his nest shall the eagle fly across the sun. Now when he reached the foot of the hill, he turned again towards the sea, and he saw his ship approaching the harbor, and upon her prow the mariners, the men of his own land. And his soul cried out to them, and he said, Sons of my ancient mother, you riders of the tides, how often have you sailed in my dreams? And now you come in my awakening, which is my deeper dream. Ready am I to go, and my eagerness with sails full set awaits the wind. Only another breath will I breathe in this still air, only another loving look cast backwards, and then I shall stand among you, a seafarer among seafarers. And you, vast sea sleeping mother, who alone are peace and freedom to the river and to the stream, Only another winding will this stream make, only another murmur in this glade.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?